The royal family broke their silence on the bombshell Meghan Markle and Prince Harry interview with Oprah. The couple alleged that Meghan had experienced racism and callous treatment during her time there with the royal family. The statement from Buckingham Palace says, in part, the whole family is saddened to learn the full extent of how challenging the last few years have been for Harry and Meghan. The issues raised, particularly that of race, are concerning. While some recollections may vary, they're taken very seriously and will be addressed by the family privately. End of quote.
I think it's interesting. Some recollections may vary. I need to know more about that statement.
You might remember something differently than I remember, is I think what they're, kind of.
I know, but
at. And then they're saying,
curious.
We still love them. We still love you guys. And no hard feelings. We'll see. We'll see how that.
I don't know if many people share that sentiment though.
Correct.
After that interview.
No kidding.
Many people.